ninth in the group. But Richie, just reflections on that. We thought it had gone away from Ireland, but that spirit and Shane Duffy.
It was worrying, that second half performance. I think if you look at the amount of Denmark players who'll be kicking themselves, they didn't take the opportunities that came their way. Poulsen, Eriksson, Braithwaite, Jorgensen, Delaney, they all had chances in that dressing room now. I'd say they'd be sick. But the attitude and the response of the Irish players, it wasn't their best night, certainly not in midfield. A lot of the players individually will say they didn't really contribute as much as they could have on the ball, and I think off the ball as well. They took their eye off some Denmark runners. But to respond in the way that we did, even in the last few minutes of injury time, it was the Irish players pushing forward. The changes by Mick were positive. The goal from Duffy, what a superb header of football he is. He's outstanding. I mean, even at half-time, we said, you know, the most likely route, when you have someone like him with the heading ability he has, and you have players who can take a dead ball, it was Houraghan in the first half, it was Judge there. He towers over those defenders, and Kjær is underneath him, who is not a small player. He kind of dwarfs him, leaps high, no suggestion of giving away a free kick. He just powered the header down. So it was a great response by this Irish players. You're saying they're 7 points from 3 games. We're looking at 10 points from 4 after Monday night. Yeah. What a group table to be looking at the halfway point of this tournament so far.
Yeah, we hear, by the way, that Alan Judge is okay after a treatment from the Irish medical staff. That was slightly worrying. We did see him take a heavy knock towards the end of the additional time, but thankfully Alan Judge is okay. Thankfully the Republic of Ireland leave Copenhagen tonight with a point. Tonight, as Shane Duffy's equaliser gave the Republic of Ireland a draw against Denmark, and a very important point which keeps us 3 clear, or puts us 3 clear at the top of the group. Liam, what's your feeling? You know, Mick said beforehand, I would have gladly taken a draw. If I was offered it, I would have stayed at home, not played the match. They've got the draw. So what do you think?
No, it's a great result, and it's an even better platform now to go and try and qualify. We've got Gibraltar at home on Monday night. We win that match. Our physicality will definitely be a big advantage against Gibraltar. The worrying thing was we were outplayed in that second half, and we didn't seem to be able to stem the tide. And as Richie said, Denmark had 5 or 6 really gilt-edged chances and didn't take them. But putting that aside, Mick will have look at the match and say, well, there's character there, there's resilience there, there's a defence that won't concede many goals because they're so tough and so courageous. But he'd also look at the midfield and the lack of creativity. Now, I don't know, you can't only all of a sudden give Hendrick and Robbie Brady that creativity that someone like Eriksson has. Those players have to come along, you know. But there's loads to build on there. There's loads to build on. As I say, we'll beat Gibraltar on Monday, but then we have 4 really tough games to finish, and that's going to decide our fate. Because even getting a draw against Denmark away tonight doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to beat them at home.
Of course,
you know.
Yeah.
And they were the better side. The Danes were the better side tonight. But courage, character, never say die, never beaten. That was all evident tonight. It was great to see.
Yeah, the Danes, by the way, we played them at home in the last game on the 18th of November.